Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. Thanks for joining me here in the yarn room today. I hope you're all having a great day. I came in here and was crocheting just a little bit, and Sassy came in, but then I think she decided, well, if you're not going to pet me, I'm leaving. So she just left out of the room, but she'll probably be back. She's usually back and forth. But I wanted to share with you guys what my WIP for WIP Wednesday is and ask you what you're working on today. What is your Wednesday WIP? What you got going on? I have been working on my son's blue blanket that's kind of a scrappy granny rectangle blanket. I've been working on that at my desk in the parlor where I watch movies. And so the other night I used up all the blue that I had in there with me. And so, I don't know, I was just lazy. I have plenty of blue back here. I was just lazy and I didn't get up to come get some more blue. I had a skein of yarn laying there that I had pulled out of here and took in there with me because I wanted to do a project with it. And so I just picked up that skein and started crocheting. Like that's what I needed to do, but that's what I did. So I'm crocheting this granny square here, and I plan to do maybe a couple granny squares. I don't know. Um, this one is called I Love This Yarn. It is the printed canyon. So you can see I've used a good bit of it right now. I love this colorway. I just love how it works up. I like hats made out of this colorway. But anyway, Sassy's back. I was going to do up a few squares of this and possibly make something. I'm not color controlling it, but I did for the very center. At first I kept going to see how far that greenish would go, that turquoise color, but it only did, for the second row, it only did just a little bit, and I went on around and it just looked weird. Like when I do projects like this, either the center needs to be one color or the first two rounds need to be one color. When they're when it doesn't have a center, it just looks really off to me, and that's just my own personal opinion. You may not feel that way, and that's fine. But so I did pull it out and just color control that one little section, and then I tied my blue back in somewhere else in the project and kept going. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Um, to the naked eye, it looks, well, when I held it up in the screen, it looks like it's all twisty, but to the naked eye, it's not. And I think that's because, I don't know, it's not twisty like that when I look at it with the naked eye. I think maybe it's because the way the color's playing out makes it look that way. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's what I'm working on today. So tell me below, what are you working on? What's your WIP today? What you got going on in your life? Let's see. And I was going to tell you guys about my doctor's appointment because it was a little bit weird. I did go to the doctor yesterday. I went and got my blood work done, and then I saw my doctor, and we went over a lot of things that I wanted to discuss with him, and he, had suggestions or whatever for lots of things. And also, I told him how tired I have been and how much I have been sleeping and all that kind of stuff. So he said, maybe you're depressed. I don't know. I have not thought about that. I don't even know what, like, the symptoms of depression are really. Um, but anyway, he wrote a prescription or sent a prescription over to Target for a mild and low dose depression medication. Let's see, it's Celexa, Celexa is the brand name, I believe. I don't know anything about that. He said it was non-addictive. You can start it and stop it at any time and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. I ain't got the prescription yet. I don't know. I never would have thought depression. I don't know. Maybe. I have no idea. I really don't. So I'm not saying yes or no to that. And I don't know about getting the medication and trying it. It'll probably be a while before I can get to Target to get the medication, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. If you've dealt with depression, tell me what your symptoms were and how did you know it was depression and you just weren't really tired? I don't know. But another thing going on with me when I went to the doctor, I had dropped more weight, like a significant amount of weight. Like for the first time, I'm going to weigh less than what my driver's license say. It's usually the other way around. My driver's license say I weigh less than I really do, but I'm I weigh less than what my driver's license say now. That's new. I don't know. He's concerned about the weight that I'm dropping because I have been dropping a lot of weight. I don't know how much of that you can really tell in the video, but every time I get weighed, I've lost 10, 15 pounds every time. And so I know I've lost over 10 pounds since I had surgery. And since I saw him, that would have made it, I'm trying to think, trying to do math, 20 pounds since I saw him last. Right at 20 pounds, probably. So he's concerned about that, and I don't know. I just don't have any answers except I throw up a lot. I do throw up a lot, and I'm sure that's the reason. So we're keeping an eye on that and seeing what's going on with that. Uh, it certainly doesn't hurt me to lose weight, except it's not healthy to drop so much weight so quickly, especially when you're not trying, and everything. So, anyway, but it was a good visit. At the end of the visit, he did say, and we talked about several different things going on with me and all this kind of stuff. And at the end, he said, okay, anything else? And I said, well, isn't that enough? And he just laughed. He thinks I'm a nut anyway. He just laughed and laughed at that. But yeah, I mean, really, like, isn't that enough? Um, oh, and then Big Daddy dropped me off at the house and he hurried back to work because he's been working on some projects at work that were due out, and so he's finally finishing up a project today. He's been working really long hours, way into the night to get some projects done that are due. And what he is doing is certification work to keep them certified with health insurances, the different programs that they go through. He works at a drug rehab, and so he's doing a lot of the work that keeps them certified so that they keep getting paid by insurance companies and such. So anyway, he's been working some long hours, and that's going to continue for the next week for sure because he has another project due, not this Friday, but the next Friday. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I just, wanted to jump on and see what you guys are up to today. Let y'all know about my doctor's appointment and what I'm working on. Um, my friend got me hooked on this new show called A Million Little Things on Hulu. And so it has turned out to be a really good series. I think there's 4 seasons on there. And then I guess the 5th season is still playing. And so they're putting the episodes out weekly on the 5th season. But I just finished up season 1. And I was going to wait on her to finish up season 1 before we start season 2. But it's very interesting and intriguing, and I can't wait to see what's going on, what's happening on there. So that's what I'm watching, A Million Little Things on Hulu. I know one thing, I need a more comfortable chair in here. I have just one of our dining chairs that I drug in here, but it is rough on the rear. I wanted to go thrift shopping and look for like a computer desk style chair, with rollers on the feet, and all that, like a computer desk chair. But Big Daddy had to work this past Saturday, and he's going to work this Saturday. And when he gets off in the evenings, when he gets home, thrift stores are closed. But he's been working super late anyway. Everything's closed. But so eventually, I want to get around to go thrift store shopping and look for computer chairs. I need one for. Actually, I need 2. One for this room and one for the next room. And it really, um, it would be a lot of trouble to like drag a chair from room to room. Um, I don't know if a chair would even fit through the space from the desk to my shelves. So I'd have to move my desk and all that. So I really need to get 2. But I'm going to be on the lookout whenever we get to go thrift shopping again. Hopefully, in a couple weekends, I can do that. But yeah, not a lot other going on. Just crocheting and watching, TV or computer. I'm watching that on a computer, so yeah. Well, I hope you're all having a great day, and keep in mind it is a beautiful day to crochet, no matter what. We've had super windy weather here today. A little bit of rain, but just mostly strong winds just blowing stuff around, and um, I could hear that wind out there just howling. And Phoebe kept barking because she could hear the wind. So I am going to get up out of this chair because it is very uncomfortable, very painful to sit here, and get back in there where I can sit more comfortably. But I'm going to take this in there with me and work on it while I watch some show or something. All right, guys, I will see you all later. I hope you're having a great day. Bye, friends.